Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to day 13 of Youth Cricket League. We are at the beginning of
Good
the
afternoon,
battle
everyone.
number 2.
Welcome to day 13 of Youth Cricket League.
It's being played between Team YTCA and Team Willow Sports. Team Willow Sports won the toss and opt to bat first.
Check.
Match is all set to begin. The openers Arjun and Shreyas Niyal are out there for Team Willow Sports. Meanwhile, Dhruv from YTCA is leading the attack. We are waiting for the play call from umpire. All set. A 5 on the offside, 4 on the leg side. A play called by the umpire. Just a run up check by the bowler. All the fielders are closed inside the 30-yard circle. Mid on, mid off. Short covers. Covers. A point. A backward point. A fine leg, square leg. Followed by short mid wicket. All set to play. Waiting for the call. They're all set to play. 3, 2, One. A play call from the umpire. First ball of the over. Good line delivery on the stumps. Right defended right in front of his eyes. Innings starts off with the dot ball. A second ball of the over. Short pitch delivery way down the leg side. Wide called by the umpire. One run adding on the scorecard in the form of extras. Time good line delivery just outside the off stump, gently driven onto the covers. A dot ball adding onto the scorecard. This might be the last league match of this under 14. Between the Willow Sports. Gently driven through the onside into the hands of the middle infielder. Dot ball adding onto the scorecard. As we look on to the points table of YCL 2026 under 14. In the group here, we have 4 teams: Team Silicon, MMCA, Krida Kshetra, and Shooters, out of which Team Silicon won 3 out of 3, which they have played and secured the first position in the points table. Meanwhile, MMCA won 2 out of 3. Huge appeal for LBW, turned down by the umpire. Meanwhile, MMCA is the second position of the points table in the Group A, with securing 2 wins out of 3 matches. Krida Kshetra and Bangalore Shooters are respectively at number 3 and number 4. If you look on to the Group B, Cricket Arena as of now will be in the top of the table as they won 3 out of 3 with run rate of 3.9, followed by the Willow Sports. They won in the air, lands in the no man area. We have second Willow Sports. We have in the second place as they won 1 out of 2. We have Team SMV Kolar in the third place. We have SMV Kolar in third place with 1 win out of 3 matches. Meanwhile, YTCA are yet to get a victory. After the completion of over number 1, the team Willow Sports are now 2 for no loss. ಮುಕ್ತಾಯ ಕಂಡ ಮೊದಲನೇ ಓವರ್ ನಂತರ ತಂಡದ ಮೊತ್ತ 2 ಓಟಗಳು, ಯಾವುದೇ ಉದ್ದರಿಯ ನಷ್ಟವಿಲ್ಲದೆ. Aditya is all set to ball his individual first over. Right arm over the wicket. Way down the leg side. Well kept. The keeper dives onto his left from the ball. Stops it going on towards the boundary lines. This time in the slot. A batter is not able to put a bat on that. One run adding onto the scorecard in the form of Vice. Good leg delivery. Way down the leg side. Wide called by the umpire once again. A second wide in this over for Aditya. Good leg delivery onto the stumps. Well defended by the batter. Placed in towards the point. Just a little fumble at the field placement. One run adding onto the scorecard with three deliveries remaining in the over number two. Plum in front, huge appeal for LBW. Turned down by the umpire. Maybe going down the leg. Short pitch delivery hit it high in the air. Fielder making mistake here. He has put it down. One of the easiest catches of the match has been put it down. As we say, catches win matches. These types of catches always should be grabbed. Let's see how much costly this gonna be for Team YTCA. Last ball of the over. Way down the offside once again. Wide called by the umpire. One more extra run with one delivery remaining in over number two. Last ball of the over. Hit high in the air, surpassing the fielder. Ball is marching towards the boundary. Ball races on to the boundary. These are the results you will get if you drop the easy catches. After the completion of over number two, the team Willow Sports are now 11 for no loss. ಮುಕ್ತಾಯ ಕಂಡ 11 ಓವರ್ಗಳ ಮುಂದೆ ಮುಕ್ತಾಯ ಕಂಡ 2 ಓವರ್ಗಳ ಮುಂದೆ ತಂಡದ ಮೊತ್ತ 11. ಯಾವುದೇ ಹುದ್ದರಿಯ ನಷ್ಟವಿಲ್ಲದೆ A swing and a miss. No connection between the bat and the ball. Dot ball adding onto the scorecard with two deliveries remaining in over number 3. Fifth ball of the over in the slot. Gently driven to the onside. A dot ball adding onto the total with one delivery remaining in over number 3. Last ball of the over. Just 3 runs by so far has been conceded in this over. Dhruv is keeping the attack tight. Is not giving the batters any room to score big runs. Last ball of the over. On the back foot. Tries to slash it. But the gully fielder grabs it perfectly. A dot ball to end the over. After the completion of over number 3, the team Willow Sports are now 14 for no loss. ಮುಕ್ತಾಯ ಕಂಡ 3 ಓವರ್ಗಳ ಮುಂದೆ ತಂಡದ ಮೊತ್ತ 14. ಯಾವುದೇ ಹುತ್ತರಿಯ ನಷ್ಟವಿಲ್ಲದೆ. Over number 4 is about to begin. Fourth ball of the over. Deep covers and deep fine leg are in place. Good line delivery onto the stumps. On the back foot. Well defended by the batter. In the slot, hit it hard. A ball surpassing the mid-on fielder. Our fielder was not able to put a hand on it. He tried to stop it with his feet. The ball marches on to the boundary. 4 runs adding onto the scorecard. Team total are moving on to 22 for no loss with one delivery remaining in over number 4. Huge appeal for caught behind, turned down by the umpire. A dot ball to end the over. A full toss. Is next outside the pitch. Is waiting for the decision of the umpire. Wide called by the umpire. Wicket hit there. A white ball to start off the over. A white ball to start off the over. Short pitch delivery, cut it hard in the gap towards the boundary. Can the fielder be able to get it? No, his answer. Ball races onto the boundary. Between the point and deep backward point, ball races onto the boundary. 4 more runs adding onto the scorecard. A short pitch delivery once again cut it hard in the gap. A passer passes the point fielder. A 2 is the call. Chance of a run out. A ball into the hands of the fielder who's at the short point. 2 runs took off that ball. A good running between the wickets. With both the openers, Shreyas and Arjun. Short pitch delivery on the back foot. 30 towards point. 1 run adding onto the scorecard with 3 deliveries remaining in the over number 5. Fourth ball of the over. In the slot, driven towards the mid off. 1 run adding onto the scorecard. Misfield there. 2 is the call. And eventually, the complete 2. Easy catch which has been dropped in the earlier is proving costly for Team YTCA. Good line delivery onto the body line. Just a gentle touch onto the onside. A dot ball adding onto the scorecard with 1 delivery remaining. in the over number 5. Last ball of the over. Good line delivery onto the bat. Just a simple glance onto the leg side. 1 run to end the over. After the completion of over number 5, the team Willow Sports are now 33 for no runs. Again, throw. Stepped out, tried to hit it harder.
Hello.
Way down the leg side. A wide called by the umpire. Aditya is all set to ball his individual third over.
No, that maybe the match is going on. Uh, that live stream on cricket tournaments.
It is harder towards the mid on. Into the hands of the fielder. Of 1 run adding onto the scorecard. Second ball of the over. Good line delivery onto the pads. Just a glance between the square leg and fine leg. Ain't good fielding there at the deep. He probably saved some 2 runs for the team. After the completion of over number 14, the team Willow Sports are now 107 for 2. ಮುಕ್ತಾಯ ಕಂಡ 14 ಓವರ್ಗಳ ಮುಂದೆ ತಂಡದ ಮೊತ್ತ 107. 2 ಹುದ್ದರಿ ನಷ್ಟಕ್ಕೆ. Over number 15 is about to begin. AKR is the next bowler for Team Willow. Team YTCA fast ball in the air. Lands just short of the fielder. Chances are creating now for Team YTCA. AKR is all set to bowl his individual second over. He took the wicket of his very first over which has bowled. Cut shot through the point. Fielder has no hand on that. A ball races onto the boundary. 4 runs adding onto the scorecard. Excellent shot through the point onto the boundary fence. A short pitch delivery hit it harder in the air. A fielder dropped it once again. The catch drops are proving very costly here for Team YTCA. Team Willow are now 111 for 2 in 14.3. They are about to post big numbers on the board. The catch was dropped earlier. They made use of that. They are marching towards a big total. Once again, short pitch delivery, cut it towards the point. A quick single has been taken between the wickets. A full toss delivery driven through the covers. One run adding onto the scorecard. Last ball of the over. Last ball of the over. Woodland delivery stepped it out, hit it hard over the mid wicket. Onto the boundary fence. Excellent shot. Races to the boundary. 4 runs adding onto the scorecard after the completion of over number 15. Team Willow Sports are now 117 for 2. ಮುಕ್ತಾಯ ಕಂಡ 15 ಓವರ್ಗಳ ಮುಂದೆ ತಂಡದ ಮೊತ್ತ 117, 2 ಹುತ್ತರಿಯನ್ನಷ್ಟಕ್ಕೆ. ಶಾರ್ಟ್ ಡ್ರಿಂಕ್ಸ್ ಬ್ರೇಕ್. After the completion of over number 15, the team Willow Sports are now 1-1-7 for 2. They are after a flying start. They are working on to post big numbers in front of YTCA. AKR. A short pitch will tap on the back foot towards the point region. A Shlok is all set to bowl the over number 16 for team YTCA. He all set to bowl his third individual over of this innings. Over starts off with a single, tossed it up, front foot delivery. Huge appeal for Stamp. Batter got back. Meantime, inside. And no, says the umpire. Dot ball adding onto the scorecard. Stepped it out and tried to hit it towards the mid wicket. No proper connection. One run adding onto the scorecard. Flighted delivery hit it over the covers. A ball is marching towards the boundary. Can the fielder able to get it? Yes, is the answer. 2 runs comfortably taken between the wickets. Tossed it up. Right in the block hole. Yorker in delivery. Just a tap. Onto the leg side. Into the hands of the short mid wicket fielder. Dot ball adding onto the scorecard. Last delivery remaining in this over number 16. In the slot, tries to drive it towards the mid on. Dot ball adding onto the scorecard. After the completion of over number 16, the team Willow Sports are now 121 for 2. Appeal. Appeal for caught behind. No, says the umpire. AKR is all set to ball his individual third over. Appeal for bowled, given by the umpire. Wicket number 3 goes down in the form of clean bowled for Team Willow Sports. Meanwhile, Nikhil in at number 5 for Team Willow Sports. Just a gentle tap onto the leg side. A dot ball adding onto the scorecard. A short pitch delivery gently. A late cut towards the short third man. So 1 run adding onto the scorecard. Check. In the air, chance of 1 more wicket down. Fielder this time making no mistake. Straightly into the hands of the mid-on fielder. Excellent piece of bowling here by AKR. In the slot, he stepped out. He tries to go bigger. Uh, Batter did not get the much elevation. Ends up in the hands of the mid-on fielder. Wicket number 4 is down for Team Willow Sports. A new batter walks in. New batter Nabil Sai walks in at number 6 for Team Willow Sports with 2 deliveries remaining in this over. Excellent over this is for Team YTCA as they sent 2 of the Willows batters back in the dugout in the same over. Exceptional piece of bowling by AKR. In the slot, gently defended towards the onside. A dot ball adding on the total with 1 delivery remaining in over number 17. Last ball of the over onto the pads. Just a gentle tap onto the bat. After the completion of over number 17, the team Willow Sports are now 123 for 4. ಮುಕ್ತಾಯ ಕಂಡ 17 ಓವರ್ಗಳ ಮುಂದೆ ತಂಡದ ಮೊತ್ತ 123 4 ಹುದ್ದರಿಯ ನಷ್ಟಕ್ಕೆ. Team Willow Sports are now marching towards posting a big total. They are now already 123 for 4 with 13 over game left out in the innings. Way down the leg side. And Chirayu all set to ball his individual first over. Hit it hard on the covers in the gap. Two is the call. Meantime, they took 2 runs between the wickets. A good piece of running here. Third ball of the over. A short pitch delivery. And no ball called by the umpire, followed by the free hit. A free hit delivery. The ball pitched the second time just before the popping crease. And no ball called by the umpire, followed by the free hit. A full toss delivery in there over the covers. Can the fielder get hand on that? No is answer. Ball marches onto the boundary. 4 runs adding onto the scorecard. A good shot. Excellent use of free hit here. Good use of free delivery, full toss over the covers onto the fence. Third ball of the over. Three deliveries remaining in this over number 18. A short pitch delivery hit it harder towards the mid off. A quick single. A ball passes right between the legs of the fielder onto the boundary lines. 4 runs adding onto the scorecard in the form of missed field. No ball called by the umpire, followed by the free hit. Good fielding efforts there at the mid on. A series of no balls in this over. Followed by the free hit. Once again, short pitch delivery way down the offside. A wide called by the umpire. A free hit continues. Free hit delivery once again. Just inside the white line. A dot ball. On the scorecards with two deliveries remaining, one delivery remaining in over number 18. The last ball of the over. Two is a call. And comfortably, 2 runs has been taken between the wickets. Two runner to end the over. After the completion of over number 18, Team Willow Sports are now 142 for 4. ಮುಕ್ತಾಯ ಕಂಡ 18 ಓವರ್ಗಳ ಮುಂದೆ ತಂಡದ ಮೊತ್ತ 142 4 ಹುದ್ದರಿಯನ್ನಷ್ಟಕ್ಕೆ. 12 over game left out in the first innings. Slope, all set to ball his fourth individual over of this innings. Tossed it up. Good piece of defense there by Nabil Sai. It blocked right front of his eyes. Gently driven towards the onside into the hands of the deep square leg fielder. 1 run adding on the scorecard with 3 deliveries remaining in the over number 19. Tossed it up into the hands of the keeper. A dot ball adding onto the scorecard with 2 deliveries remaining in over number 19. Tossed it up way down the offside. Just inside the white line. Dot ball adding onto the scorecard with 1 delivery left in over number 19. Good over. This is so by for just 1 run conceded of this over. A flighted delivery onto the batsman's body line. He swept it across. 1 run adding onto the scorecard. After the completion of over number 19, the team score now moves on to 144 for 4. ಮುಕ್ತಾಯ ಕಂಡ 19 ಓವರ್ಗಳ ಮುಂದೆ ತಂಡದ ಮೊತ್ತ 144 4 ಉತ್ತರಿಯ ನಷ್ಟಕ್ಕೆ. Over number 20 is about to begin. Pitched outside. No ball called by the umpire. The over starts off with the no ball, followed by the free hit for Arnik. He's all set to bowl his individual first over of this innings. A free hit delivery on to the body line. Dot ball adding onto the scorecard. A full toss delivery way down the leg side. Wide ball by the umpire. 1 more run adding onto the total in the form of extras. Driven back to the bowler. Dot ball. Adding on to the scorecard. A short pitch delivery onto the batsman's body line. Pulled it excellently towards the gap. A fielder was not able to put a hand on that. The ball races onto the boundary. Excellent pull shot onto the boundary fence. 4 runs adding on to the total with 2 deliveries remaining in the over number 20.
Which one?
Last ball of the over. In the slot, on the back foot, a gentle cut towards the point. 1 run to finish off the over after the completion of over number 20. Team Willow Sports are now 150 for the loss of 4 wickets. ಮುಕ್ತಾಯ ಕಂಡ 20 ಓವರ್ಗಳ ಮುಂದೆ ತಂಡದ ಮೊತ್ತ 150, 4 ಉದ್ದರಿಯನಷ್ಟಕ್ಕೆ. 10 over game left out in the first innings. Two is a call. A 2 runner to start the over. Shlok all set to bowl his individual 5th over. He by so far considered just 18 runs. It's tossed up, cut it hard, placed between the point into the hands of the point fielder.
Okay.
Things are not looking good for YTCA. They have left some catches in the earlier of the stage. They are now getting hit for the big runs. Tries to sweep it across the line. A dot signaled by the umpire. With 3 deliveries remaining in the over number 21. Toss it up front foot, hit it harder in the gap towards the no man area onto the boundary fence. 4 runs adding on to the total with 2 deliveries remaining in the over number 21. Full toss delivery, stepped out, picked it up perfectly onto the boundary lines. Fifth ball of the over. Tries to drive it towards the covers. No connection between the bat and the ball. A dot ball adding onto the scorecard with 1 delivery remaining in the over number 21. Slightly gentle drive onto the onside. 2 is the call. After the completion of over number 21, the team total now moves on to 159 for the loss of 4 wickets with 9 over game left out in the first innings. Over number 22 in the air, lands just next to the fielder, not properly placed. The mid-on fielder who is just standing a little on to his right. He would have been in the proper mid-on. It would have been the easiest catch. Just hit it back over the bowler's head into the hands of the fielder. 1 run adding onto the scorecard with 3 deliveries remaining in the over number 22.
अगर राहुल मैसेज कर रहा है कंटेंट मुझे तो सिचुएशन जानना है फिर भी क्यों मांगना विचार है अगर नहीं देना तो कंटेंट भी बनाने को है
A short pitch delivery way down the offside. Wide called by the umpire. 1 more extra run adding onto the total in the form of wides.
लास्ट डे का यहाँ तो देखें लास्ट डे का डिपेंडेंट है
3 deliveries remaining. Fourth ball of the over.
11-12 और आज
A short pitch delivery. It hit harder towards the covers. The 2 is the call. It comfortably takes 2.
सारे वो चलता लाइन में से हाइलाइट्स निकाल लेता है
Nabil Sayus on batting on 16 of 13. Meanwhile, Nikhil is batting on 22 of 23. A swing and a miss. No connection between the bat and the ball. A dot ball adding onto the scorecard with 1 delivery remaining in over number 22.
इन लोग खाना काम तो ऑटोमेटेड है ना
In this slot, tries to place between the square leg and the fine leg, and eventually they are successful with that. Over number 22 ends with the boundary. After the completion of over number 22, the team Willow Sports are now 169 for 4. ಮುಕ್ತಾಯ ಕಂದ 22 ಓವರ್ಗಳ ಮುಂದೆ ತಂಡದ ಮೊತ್ತ 169 4 ಹುದ್ದರಿಯ ನಷ್ಟಕ್ಕೆ. The change in bowling for team YTCA. Tarish Raj is all set to bowl his individual first over. Can he bring in some wickets for team YTCA in order to restrict the Willow batters? Leg spin, spun across on the back foot. A gentle slash onto the covers fielder. Single to start off the over. In the slot, in the air. Three fielders running towards the ball. The ball lands right in between them. No fielder was able to go for that. Uh, 2 runs has been taken. In the air, over the mid-wicket fielder onto the boundary fence. Excellent pick this is by the batter. He knew where the field is. He just sent it above the fielder's head. ವಾಸು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬಾಲ್ ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ರೆ ಬಾಕ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸೆಮಿನಿ ಬಾಲ್ ಎತ್ಕೋ ಬಾ. Over number 23 is in the progress. A single after the boundary with two deliveries remaining in over number 23. In the slot, hit it towards the mid off into the straight hand of the fielder. One run adding onto the scorecard with one delivery remaining in over number 23. The field is spread now. The mid wicket is out. The deep square leg is out. Flighty delivery. Can the fielder stop it? No. The ball races onto the boundary through the wide long gone. In the slot, he just steps up and connects his as a full toss onto the boundary fence. 4 runs adding on the scorecard after the completion of over number 23. The team Willow Sports are now 182 for 4. ಮುಕ್ತಾಯ ಕಂಡ 23 ಓವರ್ಗಳ ಮುಂದೆ ತಂಡದ ಮೊತ್ತ 182, 4 ಉದ್ದರಿಯ ನಷ್ಟಕ್ಕೆ. They complete with the 3 runs. Nabil Sai is batting brilliantly. He scored 31 of just 19 balls. Way down the leg side. Wide called by the umpire. 2 extra runs adding on the total in the form of wides. Second ball of the over. In the slot, batsman tries to get under it. And no proper connection, ends up in the dot ball, adding onto the scorecard. In the Yorker delivery. Ah,
Hmm?
check. Fourth ball of the over. A short pitch delivery, just a glance onto the onside towards the deep mid wicket. Two is the call. They are back into the cranes. Meantime, settle down for the one. Way down the offside. Wide call by the umpire. One more extra run adding on to the total in the form of wide. In the slot, driven towards the covers. Two is the call. Eventually, they complete with the two. Excellent cover drive in the slot, driven through the covers into the hands of the fielder. Two is a call, and they take two comfortably. Excellent piece of batting here by Nikhil. Is batting on 30 of 29. After the completion of over number 24, the team total now moves on to 194 with 6 over game left out in the first innings. Over number 25 is about to begin in the gap towards the wide long on onto the boundary line. The boundary to start up the over. Excellent start here for this over. Ah. A short pitch delivery on the back foot. Cut it harder towards the point onto the fence. 4 runs adding onto the scorecard. By this, Team Willow Sports are off to a 200 mark. They are now 202 for 4 with almost 6 overs game left out in the innings number 1. A full toss delivery hit it harder towards the mid on. Fielder misfield at the end. 2 runs adding onto the scorecard. Nabil Sai is just 8 runs away from scoring his half century. A brisk batting here by Nabil Sai just scored 42 runs in just 23 balls with a good strike rate. Fourth ball of the over. A short pitch delivery, just a gentle glance onto the leg side. 2 is the call. They are back into 2 with 2 deliveries remaining in the over number 25. Just his score moves on to 44 for 24. It's just 6 runs away from scoring his half century. Fifth ball of the over. A short pitch delivery. Short rising. Placed at the point region. 1 run adding on to the total. Last ball remaining in over number 25. The last ball of the over. Driven through the offside into the covers region. 1 run to end the over. After the completion of over number 25, the team score now moves on to 208 for 4 with 5 over game left out in the innings.
Yeah, let me do it. This is okay. Set some.
Hit it harder onto the onside, onto the wide long on boundary. 4 runs adding on to the total. Team score now moves on to 2-1-3 for 4 with 4 deliveries remaining in over number 24. The team Willow Sports are already after a big mark. They kept the big numbers already in front of the team YTCA. Way down the leg, offside. Wide called by the umpire. Extra runs adding on to the total in the form of wides. Team YTCA in trouble. It's a new wickets. Resting them swing and a miss. Huge appeal. Umpire raises his finger. Wicket number 5 is down for Team Willow Sports. As I was telling you, they really need wickets. He just delivered it. Wicket number 5 is down for Team YTCA. Fourth ball of the over. A new batter, Vihan, all set to face his first delivery. This time gently driven through the covers into the safe hands of the fielder. Dot ball adding onto the scorecard. 2 deliveries remaining in over number 26. A short pitch delivery. A shot rising onto the batsman's body line. A dot ball. Adding onto the scorecard with one delivery remaining in over number 26. Last ball of the over. Well defended, single to end the over. After the completion of over number 26, Team Willow Sports are now 2-1-6 for 5. Over number 27 is about to begin. Densit ready, all set to ball his fourth individual over of this innings. Over starts off with a single. Time stepped it out. Tries to gently drag on through the onside. No connection between the bat and the ball. A dot ball adding onto the scorecard. A good delivery this is by Densit Reddy. He knew the batter was coming out. He just adjusted his length onto the batter's pads.
Hold on.
Hit it hard into the safe at the fielder. Fielder drops it. A fielder drops it. One of the easiest sitter. Catch drops are proving really costly for Team YTCA. Since from the start of the innings, they drop more than 4 to 5 catches.
पूछेगा गाइड ठीक है मैं भेज सकता हूँ कार्ड पास पूछेगा और एक कहाँ पे अभी तो पिक्चर लिए तो कार्ड का
Hit it harder towards the mid off.
ये तो
2 is the call. Settle down for 1. By this, Nabil Sai reaches to his 50 in just 28 balls. A short pitch delivery, hit it harder in the air. Lands on the 30 yard. 2 is the call. Yeah, running for the 2. Last delivery remaining in this over number 27. In the slot, gently driven on through the onside into the hands of short mid wicket fielder. One run to end the over after the completion of over number 27. Team score moves on to triple two for the loss of 5 wickets with 3 overs remaining. In the air, on to the mid on. Just a fumble at the field. Two is the call. A chance of a run out. No proper throw at the stumps. The proper throw towards the stumps would have been the risk for the batter. In the slot, hit it hard, lofted over the long off. A ball is sailing towards the boundary. Well fielded. Well fielded. Not a boundary, not a boundary. Excellent fielding efforts there at the deep. Just shot by an inch or two. Once again, hit it hard this time. One more catch has been dropped. A series of catch drops is proving very costly here for the team. छोड़ा है. On the stumps, in the back foot, just a gentle tap on to the point. One run adding onto the scorecard. Two deliveries remaining in the over number 28. One more wicket down for Team Willow Sports in the form of clean bowled. A set batter after playing an impactful innings, back in the dugout. Good comeback this is for Team YTCA, but it's too late. It's already 228. Big numbers on the board with 2.1 over game left out in the innings. And by this, AKR takes the 5 wicket haul for his team with one delivery remaining in this over. Stepped out, threw inside edge into the hands of the fine leg fielder. A single to end the over. After the completion of over number 28, Team Willow Sports are now 229 for 6 with 2 over game left out in the innings. Over number 29 is about to begin. Densit ready, all set to attack. And his individual fifth over starts off with a single through the leg bias. On the back foot, just a gentle tap towards the bowler. Dot ball adding onto the scorecard. In the air this time, catch has been taken clearly on the mid on. Wicket number 7 is down for Team Willow. A series of wickets has been fallen for Team Willow Sports. As they know they have already scored some big runs on the board. They are playing a hit and the game. It's 3 deliveries remaining of this over. Both the new batters, Rishabh and Nishant, on the crease. In there once again, lands just short of the fielder. Two is the call. Two is the call. Can it be the run out? A fielder misses it. Check. On the leg side, into the hands of the fielder. Last ball of the over. Hit it harder over the bowler set. Mid-on fielder making no mistake here. A single to end the over after the completion of over number 29. The team Willow Sports are now 234 for 7 with 1 over left out, 1 over game left out in the first inning. Last over is about to begin.
चलो
Drew all set to Drew all set to bowl his last individual over and also the last over of this innings. The over starts off with a dot ball. A swing and a miss. No connection between the bat and the ball. Dot ball adding onto the scorecard. Swing and a miss. When I wonder even off the power play and it's almost last over of the innings. The field is not yet spread. The field is still closed. They are making room for batter to hit. Step it out, swing across. No connection between the bat and the ball. One more dot ball adding onto the scorecard. As this is the last over of the match. No field is spread. Just the covers and the deep five leg are out. Rest all are inside. Mid on, mid off, covers, point, backward point. This is something unique which you see even in the last over of the game. Three deliveries remaining. Once again, swing and a miss, hit it over the batter's head into the hands of the mid-off fielder with two deliveries remaining in the last over. Rishabh Burra is on strike. Is just facing last two deliveries of the innings. Fifth ball of the over. A full toss, hit it high in the air. A fielder making no mistake there. He's little off balance. Even managed to catch the ball and throw it back on time. He's in sort of some pain. He got hit on the hand, I think. Last ball of the over. Last ball of the over. Last ball of the over, as well as the last ball of the innings. A short pitch delivery, hit it hard, high in the air, lands in the no man area. One run completed meanwhile. Two is a call. A single ends of the innings. They posted a total of 237 for 7 in 30 overs. Team YTCA under 14 need 238 runs in 30 overs in order to secure the victory. Innings resumes in 10 minutes. Stay tuned. First over is back into attack. All set to bowl his individual second over. Slightly driven into the hands of the mid fielder. Three back-to-back dotted deliveries. They are keeping it tight. They are not allowing the batsman to score any runs. Three back-to-back dotted deliveries. A straight drive. resulting in one more dot ball with two deliveries remaining in the over number 3. Fifth ball of the over.
Life is good.
The last ball of the over. Cut it harder between the point and the backward point. Third man slowly marching towards the ball. Able to get out of the ball and throw it back to the keeper. Uh, this concludes the over number 3. After the completion of over number 3, the team YTCA are now 9 for 1. The required rate keeps on rising. Batsmen really need to capitalize the power play. Gently driven through the onside into the hands of the mid-on fielder. A dot ball to start off the over. Just conceded one run of the last over and took one important wicket. Gently defended right in front of the eyes. Dot ball adding onto the scorecard. Gently driven onto the onside. Single taken. Three deliveries remaining. Fourth ball of the over. Good length. Good defense right in front of his eyes. Two deliveries remaining this over. Good attack. This is by Willow Sports. Fifth ball of the over. He chased it and cut it towards the boundary. Can the fielder be able to stop it? No, ball is onto the boundary. Through the backward point onto the boundary lines. Perfectly placed cut shot. Excellent square cut on the back foot. Resulting boundary. One delivery remaining. Last ball of the over. Gently driven through the covers. Ball is racing towards the boundary. Can the fielder be able to stop it? Fielder got onto the ball. Good piece of work there. Fighters managed to reach back to the crease on time. After the completion of over number 4, Team YTCA are now 17 for 1. ಮುಕ್ತಾಯ ಕಂಡ 4 ಓವರ್ಗಳ ಮುಂದೆ ತಂಡದ ಮೊತ್ತ 17 ಒಂದು ಹುದ್ದರಿಯ ನಷ್ಟಕ್ಕೆ. Ayush, all set to ball is individual first over. Marking his run up. All set to ball is individual first over. Appeal for LP. He tries to sweep it across the line and no proper connection. Ends up in the single, adding onto the scorecard. Second ball of the over. Onto the body line, gently placed towards the square leg. One run adding onto the scorecard. Full toss delivery, gently driven towards the offside. धनीश भाई एक हेल्प चाहिए. कैन यू डू रिचार्ज टू मी. ये 4-5 दिन से पेमेंट ही नहीं कर रहा है. ये बोला एंड में करता है. once he complete clears now I'll clear it everything. I was completely on zero on account. Check.
That's why you said
This time on to the stumps. Just a little defense. A gentle on the front foot into the hands of the covers. Dot ball adding onto the scorecard with one delivery remaining in over number 5.
to push her.
Last ball of the over. This time onto the stumps on the back foot. But read the ball perfectly. He knew it was coming short. Just a gentle tap onto the hands of the short covers. A dot ball to end the over. After the completion of over number 5, the team YTCA are now 23 for 1. ಮುಕ್ತಾಯ ಕಂಡ 5 ಓವರ್ಗಳ ಮುಂದೆ ತಂಡದ ಮೊತ್ತ 23 ಒಂದು ಹುದ್ದರಿಯ ನಷ್ಟಕ್ಕೆ. The team YTCA now need 215 runs in 150 balls with 9 wickets left in their hand. A short pitch delivery directed onto the batsman's body. Well picked by the batter. Gently placed towards the third man. Two is the call. But they settled back for one. Team Willow Sports are playing it cool. They knew they hit the high number. They posted a high number in front of YTCA. They are playing it chill. Short pitch delivery once again. Tries to cut it. No proper connection between the bat and the ball. Dot ball adding onto the scorecard with two deliveries remaining. So three deliveries remaining in the over number six. Yeah, as of now, they are doing completely disciplined attack. Excellent shot through the covers into the gap. Two is the call. Settle down for one. Last ball remaining in the over number six. After the conclusion of over number six, the team total now moves on to 28 for 1. ಮುಕ್ತಾಯ ಕಂಡ 6 ಓವರ್ಗಳ ಮುಂದೆ ತಂಡದ ಮೊತ್ತ 28 ಒಂದು ಹುದ್ದರಿಯ ನಷ್ಟಕ್ಕೆ. The team YTCA now need 210 runs in 144 balls. New bowler in attack for team Willow Sports. Ayush all set to bowl his individual second over. Batter tries to drive it to the covers, and no proper connection ends up in the hands of the deep fine leg fielder in the form of inside edge. A single to start off the over. Single to start off the over. Exceptional piece of fielding there at the point. Fielder making no mistake here. A dot ball adding onto the scorecard. They are keeping it dot. Dot by dot. They are not trying for wickets. They knew that the dot balls will create the pressure amongst the batters. They kept doing that. Way away from batter. Huge appeal for caught behind. And now says the umpire. A dot ball adding onto the scorecard. Driven through the covers. Fielder making no mistake here. Into the safe hands. One more dot ball adding on the scorecard with two deliveries remaining in over number 7. Three back-to-back dots by Ayush, putting the batter on the pressure. Cut shot, placed in between the point and the backward point into the hands of the deep third man. Towards the call, just a run out. Fielder misses. He was completely double-minded whether to throw on the strikers end or on the non-strikers end. Ends up keeping the ball safely in his hands. Two runner on that ball with one delivery remaining in over number 7.
सर अभी मेरे पास बैकअप है आधे घंटे का, चलेगा मेरे पर आप बात कर लीजिए.
Last ball of the over. In the slot, driven through the covers once again, ends up in the hands of the short covers. A dot ball to concede over. After the completion of over number 7, Team YTCA are now 31 for 1. The last over of power play. Over number 8 is about to begin. Chirant, all set to ball is individual second over. The last over of the power play. Equation is getting tougher and tougher for Team YTCA as the match progresses.
वो तो था ही, बहुत देर तक था यार, अभी कहाँ से.
A full toss in the air, chance of getting caught and bowled. A bowler making no mistake here. He strikes on the very first ball. By this, both the openers are back in the dugout for Team YTCA. A full toss delivery on the batsman's body line. Batsman try to go harder. And no proper connection. Ends up in the form of caught and bowled.
Hello.
Check, check. A new batter in AKR at number 4 for Team YTCA. He took the 5 wicket haul in the bowling department. Can he save his team in the batting too? Let's wait and watch. Chirant is delighted up. It's all set to bowl the second ball of this over. Time driven through the covers. We are witnessing the test match field here. A deep third man. So deep backward point. And the deep fine leg are out. Except that we are witnessing one slip, gully, short covers, mid off, mid on. And the short mid wicket. A short pitch delivery onto the batsman's body line. Well defended right in front of his eyes. Dot ball adding onto the scorecard.
Okay.
Hmm?
Alright.
Check. Check. Three deliveries remaining. White ball followed by way down the offside. Wide called by the umpire once again. Two back-to-back wides for Chirant. Wide once again. Back-to-back wide. Series of YTCA hat-trick wides by Chirant. He's losing his line now. Driven through the onside into the hands of fielder. The last ball of the power play plays. Chirant all set to bowl the last ball of the power play. I'd say. Dot ball to complete the over. Angirma. Over number 9 is about to begin. Nishant all set to bowl. His individual first over. On the slot. Across the line, swept it away into the hands of the short mid-wicket fielder. Dot ball to start off. Single, a full toss delivery, just inside the wide line. A dot ball. Nishan, the mystery bowler, is bowling both off spin and leg spin at a time. Just look at his hand grip. Toss it up. A gentle cut inside. A sharp turning inside. Now, as per my guess, the ball will be the leg cutter. Yes, he is bowling the mixed variations. He is bamboozling the batters. He's hiding with that off cutter and leg cutter. With his fingers, he's not showing his grip. Batters are confusing completely. To pick the Nishant's balls. The last ball of the first individual over of Nishant. Can he get the breakthrough of this ball? Or the batter sends it over the boundary. Tossed it up. Uh, Delivery turns sharply inside. Dot ball to end the over. After the completion of over number 9, Team YTCA are now 36 for 2 ಮುಕ್ತಾಯ ಕಂಡ 9 ಓವರ್ಗಳ ಮುಂದೆ ತಂಡದ ಮೊತ್ತ 36 2 ಹುದ್ದರಿಯ ನಷ್ಟಕ್ಕೆ. Team YTCA now need 202 in 126 balls. The required run rate keeps on rising. It now on 9.62. The batters need to hit really big in order to chase down the big target. Over number 10 is about to begin.
Very big winner.
This time, Vihan is all set to bowl a very first over of this innings. No bowler. Tossed it up.
ತಿರ್ಗಾ ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದೆ ಕರೆಂಟ್. ಅಂತ ಈಗ
Just a gentle touch into the hands of the short course fielder. Dot ball adding onto the scorecard with two deliveries remaining in the Vihan's over. The interesting thing is leg slip in place. Appeal for stamp out denied by the umpire. A quick things gonna be interesting from here. They are changing the field sets. Full toss, hit it harder towards mid off. A fielder just fumbles it, but manages to stop the ball. After the completion of over number 10, the team YTCA are now 41 for 2. ಮುಕ್ತಾಯಗೊಂಡ 10 ಓವರ್ಗಳ ಮುಂದೆ ತಂಡದ ಮೊತ್ತ 41 2 ಹುದ್ದರಿಯನ್ನಷ್ಟಕ್ಕೆ. The team YTCA need 197 runs in 120 balls. Nishant back in the attack, all set to bowl is a second individual over. A misfield at the mid off, conceding one run of that ball. AKR now on strike, who faced 14 balls and scored 5 runs. Meanwhile, Densit Reddy on the non-strike, who scored 22 runs in 29 balls. A mystery spinner Nishant. A flighted delivery hit it harder towards the short covers. Fielder making no mistake this time. A dot ball adding on to the scorecard. A quicker delivery. A dot ball adding on to the scorecard. Crossed it up, hit it hard towards the wide long on. Into the safe hands of the fielder. Good throw onto the stumps from the deep. Two deliveries remaining in the over number 11. Tossed up, stepped out, hit it hard towards the mid off. A swing and a miss. No connection between the bat and the ball. Dot ball to end the over. After the completion of over number 15, the team YTCA now 59 for 5. ಮುಕ್ತಾಯ ಕಂಡ 15 ಓವರ್ಗಳ ಮುಂದೆ ತಂಡದ ಮೊತ್ತ 59, 5 ಹುದ್ದರಿಯಷ್ಟಕ್ಕೆ. They now need 179 in 90 balls with 5 wickets left in their hands. Drinks are on the way after a short break. After a short break, we are back in the game. Shreyas Nihal, all set to ball is individual third over. We are witnessing the test match field set here. A pure test match field set on the offside. Just three. Mid on. A short mid wicket and the final leg all in place. Rest all in the offside. Oh, excellent defense here by the batter. A Shlok. It's not making any mistake here. He drops the bat onto the ball. Throws the defense on the front foot. Dot ball to start off the over. Shuffle it across, cut it harder, place in the gap. Towards the backward point. Two is the call. Eventually, they complete the two comfortably. Short pitch delivery is about to come. Yes, a short pitch delivery. Field looks like was about for the bouncer. Deep fine leg in play. So at the third, fourth, three fourth. On mid wicket, short mid wicket at place and the mid on. The bouncer may help the bowler get the wicket. Slower delivery, shuffled across, right to hit. Down the ground. A fielder is racing behind the ball. Two is the call, chance of a run out. An excellent throw onto the stumps would have made the batter in risk. Excellent piece of delivery just outside the off stump into the hands of the keeper. Batter has no answer for that. On the stumps, right on the money. Excellent piece of fielding there at the short covers. Fielder making no mistake here. Good piece of fielding throughout the innings by Nihal. After the completion of over number 16, the team score now moves on to 63 for 5. They need 175 in 84 with 5 wickets left in their hand. Nishant is back into attack. All set to ball his individual third over. He just considered 6 runs so by far. All set to ball his third individual over. The field is kind of little spread now. Tossed it up in the air. Just inside the wide line. A dot ball to start off with. Quicker delivery onto the stumps. Perfectly grabbed by the captain. And number 4. Tossed it up. Uh, Excellent fielding efforts out there by the keeper. He's just missing by an inch or two. Excellent efforts out there by the wicket keeper. He ran all the way in the short mid wicket just to carry the catch. Just short of his hands. Excellent efforts out there. If this would have been taken, this was the catch of the tournament. Appeal for one card. And no, says the umpire. Appeal has been turned down. Tossed up, hit it. Tries to shuffle and hit it harder towards the mid wicket. No proper connection. Ends up in the dot ball, adding on to the scorecard. High ball. 2 deliveries remaining in over number 17. Can he bring the wicket? Hit it harder down the ground. Towards the covers. One more dot ball adding onto the scorecard. Misfield there. Conceding 1 run of that. Misfield once again. Last ball of the over. Gentle defense to end the over. The completion of over number 17, the team YTCA now 65 for 5. ಮುಕ್ತಾಯ ಕಂಡ 17 ಓವರ್ಗಳ ಮುಂದೆ ತಂಡದ ಮೊತ್ತ 65. 5 ಹುದ್ದರಿಯ ನಷ್ಟಕ್ಕೆ they now need 173 runs in 78 balls with 5 wickets left in their hand. Over number 18 is all set to begin. A new bowler walks in for team Willow Sports. Will toss driven through the offside to the cover. Chance of a run out. A direct throw would have made the batter in the risk. Excellent piece of defense there. Behind is all set to ball his individual third over. Driven towards the mid off into the hands of the fielder. Dot ball heading onto the scorecard. It is harder between fifth ball of the over. Start tossed it up, hit it harder towards the deep mid wicket. Finds the fielder inside the 30-yard circle. At 1 run, adding onto the total. The leg side into the hands of deep fine leg fielder. Single to end the over. After the completion of over number 18, the team YTCA are now 70 for 5. ಮುಕ್ತಾಯ ಕಂಡ 70 ಓವರ್ಗಳ ಮುಂದೆ ಮುಕ್ತಾಯ ಕಂಡ 18 ಓವರ್ಗಳ ಮುಂದೆ 70ರ ಮೊತ್ತ 5 ಹುದ್ದರಿಯನ್ನಷ್ಟಕ್ಕೆ. Avihan Marpuri all set to bowl his individual fourth over of this innings. No, sorry, changing the bowling. Nishant all set to bowl. Individual fourth over, chance of a run out, puts it down. It changes the field now. They are looking out for one more wicket. Short delivery onto the back foot, into the hand. Just forced up line. Just a gentle tap onto the covers. A dot ball adding onto the total. Fourth ball of the over. Fourth ball of the over. Hit it hard onto the boundary fence. A perfect test match setup we are witnessing here. It is harder towards the middle. Chance of a run out. This misses it. Last ball of the over. Huge appeal. Umpire raises his finger. Wicket number 6 is down for Team YTCA in the form of a stump out. One more wicket is down. Abhihan back in the attack. This time onto the leg stump. Way down the leg side. No, but wide caught by the umpire. Extra runs adding onto the total. Think quite +2.
29 balls, 97 that. Yeah. 12 fixed.
Check. A chance of a run out. One more wicket is down for Team YTCA in the form of run out. Wickets are falling in regular interval of time. As they are left out with just three wickets. Swung it hard. No connection between the bat and the ball. One more wide adding at the scorecard. Gently driven towards the point. He is in progress. The appeal wide called by the umpire. Extras are pouring like chocolates. Team Willow Sports. They are bowling back to back wides. One more wide. This has been almost good defense at the end. With 2 degrees remaining in this over. Last ball of the over. Batter tries to glance on the onside. Behind the next bowler and all set to ball is individual fifth over. Last 10 over game is remaining in this innings. They're going to score 140, 155, 151 runs in 16 balls with 3 wickets left out in their hand. Over number 21 is about to begin. Rishabh Burra, all set to ball is into the third over. It just considered 2 runs still for and took 1 wicket. In the air, one more wicket down for Team YTCA at the short covers. Exceptional piece of fielding there at the short covers. He is making no mistake here. They are setting up the fielding standards. Excellent catch to take on. Wicket number 8 is down for Team YTCA. New batter walks in number 10 for YTCA. ಇನ್ನೊಂದ್ಸರಿ ಹಿಂಗ್ ಮುಂದೆ ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಡಿ ಒಂದು ಎಡೆ ನಾವು. In 2.2, Rishabh Bura is 2 of 2. Hit it harder towards the cover, denying the wicket, towards the boundary. Can the fielder chase it there? Yes, is the answer. Huge appeal turned down by the umpire. Time, Rishabh. Two deliveries remaining in the over number 21. Set. Down the leg stump, wide called by the umpire. Rishabh Bura all set ball is last ball of this innings. Last ball of his third over. On to the pads, umpire. Says no. In the form of leg byes. One more run adding on to the total. After the completion of over number 21, the score is 92 for 8. Change in bowling for Team Willow Sports. New bowler. It's all set to take the attack. Rishabh Bura is bowled 2 overs. Sorry, just bowled 3 overs, conceded just 6 runs and took 2 wickets. Nishant all set to bowl his individual fifth over of the match. One more wicket down for Team YTCA. A series of wickets falling here with 1 wicket left. One wicket number 9 is down for Team YTCA in the form of run out. The last batter walks in for Team YTCA at number 11. He's solely carrying all the responsibilities and pressure of the batsman. The last batsman walks in for Team YTCA. Yeah, keeping it tight. They are making chances. Tossed it up once again. A wide called by the umpire. Extra run adding onto the total in the form of wides. It's time once again. Tossed it up high in the air. A batter has no answer for that. He leaves it into the hands of the keeper. Aditya is a new batsman in and the last batter for team YTCA. Tossed it up once again. Batter tried to hit it harder, but safely lands into the hands of the fielder. With 3 deliveries remaining, Willow Sports are looking to wrap up the innings as soon as possible. Tossed up in air once again, hit it harder in the air, just over the fielder's head. Batter plays it perfectly. He knew all the fielders are way ahead. He just placed it over their head. Tossed up in the air once again. Hit it hard in the gap once again towards the boundary. Can the fielder be able to reach it? Yes, his answer. Got onto the ball. Chance of a run out. They are back in meantime. Keeper is doing all his dance drills here. Followed by the fielder. With one delivery remaining in the over. Huge appeal. Umpire raises his finger. Last wicket down for Team YTCA. Excellent all-round performance here by Team Willow Sports. Excellent piece of attack. A team YTCA loses its 10th wicket as the result. Team Willow Sports won by 140 runs, followed by the post-match presentation. Signing off for today in the commentary box.